MKC and MKZ with 1.5, 1.6, and 2-liter EcoBoost engines. Here is the damning part. The lawsuit alleges Ford has known about this defect since 2010. The company was reportedly aware of 26 underhood fires involving a cracked cylinder head. And what was their answer? In 2017, Ford recalled over 360,000 vehicles, but the suit alleges that instead of fixing the block, they installed a coolant level sensor, a light on your dash to warn you that the coolant you keep losing is, in fact, still leaking. The plaintiffs call it a Band-Aid. The defect stays. The light just tells you it is happening. When the head finally cracks, owners report repair quotes from $5,000 to $7,000, and engine replacement estimates as high as $17,000. But the most insulting engine on this entire list is the last one, because the failure was hidden, where you would never think to look, inside the oil itself. This is the one that should make you angry, because it violates the most basic rule every mechanic learns on day one. Rubber and oil do not mix. For generations, your timing belt lived outside the engine, dry and accessible, or you had a steel timing chain built to last the life of the car. Then engineers did the unthinkable. They took the rubber timing belt and submerged it inside the engine, running it directly through the hot oil. They call it a wet belt. Why would anyone do this? For emissions. Running the belt in oil cuts friction just enough to improve fuel economy and shave roughly 1% off emissions numbers. 1%. And to chase that 1%, Ford put wet belts in the 1.0-liter EcoBoost and the 2.0-liter EcoBlue, and Stellantis put them across the PureTech engines in Peugeot, Citroën, and Vauxhall. Here is how it kills the engine. As that rubber belt soaks in hot oil for years, it breaks down and sheds tiny crumbs of rubber into the oil. Those crumbs get sucked toward the oil pump and clog the pickup strainer, the screen that feeds oil to the entire engine. Once that screen clogs, oil flow stops. The bearings starve. The engine seizes. And the most terrifying part, documented again and again, is that it often happens with no warning light at all. You are driving normally, and then the engine is simply gone. This is not a fringe complaint. Federal regulators opened an investigation into nearly 250,000 Ford EcoSport SUVs over exactly this failure. Stellantis was forced to open a compensation program and extend warranties up to 10 years or 112,000 miles, and has quietly slashed its service intervals. A degraded belt can total an engine and cost you the price of a used car. They hid a disposable rubber part in the one place you can never see it, and made it capable of destroying everything around it. So what is the solution? Notice the thread running through all 5 of these engines. Direct injection, turbocharging, cylinder deactivation, belts in oil. Every single one of these failures came from the same place, shrinking the engine and adding complexity to chase fuel economy and emissions numbers. The features they sold you as progress are the exact features that are bankrupting you. So here's what the smart money does. Stop buying the badge and start researching the engine. Before you sign anything, look up that specific engine code and the words class action or common problems. Favor the boring, proven motors, larger, naturally aspirated engines, or the few makers still using a timing chain and port injection alongside direct injection. Avoid the first model year of any new downsized turbo. If you must own one of these, change your oil early and often, far sooner than the manual claims, because the manual was written by the same people who built the defect. And if you already own an old, high-mileage car that simply refuses to die, do not let a salesman talk you out of it. That ugly, paid-off, 300,000-mile engine is worth more than anything glowing on the showroom floor. Stop financing their disposable engines.